Russian guys, and I thought, okay, let's go to Russia.
Okay. And did you get successful? Did you score?
Oh yes. I met the most gorgeous man, and I said, come on, hey you.
Why don't you demonstrate your incredible charm? Can you give us a demonstration of how you go after the men?
I go like, hey.
Oh, hang on a sec, we'll zoom in on it.
I think I saw her suspender come off yesterday.
Do you want to repeat that? Hang on, I've got to scan back around. Yeah, sorry, hang on.
I go like,
oh, that's unbelievable. And what do they do in return? Run away?
they do like,
So you're still single, are you?
oh yes, as single as I can be.
Okay.
You want anything from me?
Maybe later. Anyway, what's your clown name?
Ika.
Ika. Is that seriously? Is that seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been over this.
I'm serious.
Were we not paying attention?
It just sounds a bit like she's something horrible. Anyway, okay, so tell me something here. Okay, you ready? Yeah. What do you think about peace? Which peace? I know. The world peace, you know?
It's okay.
It's okay? Do you have any sort of social justice statements you'd like to make while we're here?
Don't talk difficult English, please.
Okay, peace, baby. What does that mean to you? What does peace, baby, mean to you?
Not piece of ass. Peace.
Not piece of ass. We're talking peace, baby. Nothing. I can see it means
Next
nothing.
Next question, please.
World. Okay. Do you see your connection to world peace?
Okay. Next question. Yes.
Okay. How do you?
Water and
God.
so that's still.
How do you make people happy?
It's carbonated water.
I just love them.
You just love them.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that might be the clue to world peace. Do you think?
It is.
Well, all right then. Well, thank you, Adriana. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
And what's your bozo clown name?
My bozo clown name is Dr. Love.
And why are you called Dr. Love?
Because I give as much love as I can.
Do you
And
now?
receive lots of love in return.
Love, can you tell us your diagnosis of clowning in Russia?
My diagnosis of clowning in Russia, it's all about love.
Is it?
And as I said, it's very easy to give, but very difficult to receive for most of us.
Yes.
And I believe the secret is to open up your heart. And then those...
We
were...
you were saying how great you are.
And the diagnostics of...
Love making.
Love making. How did we get there?
How do we always get there?
What I said is that anyone can give, and it's very easy to give, but it's difficult to receive.
That's right.
When you open your heart to these children, you're able to receive their love, and in turn they can receive your love. And you can see it in their eyes and the smile on their faces.
Now, can you give any examples of some kids that you've come across that particularly touched your heart?
They were so Russian people.
Every kid touched my heart.
Was there any in particular that you...
In particular.
Sasha, for example.
Sasha, yeah. The first time I looked at Sasha, I opened up and he came inside to my heart and gave me a big kiss because he is such a beautiful, intelligent, crazy, fun, enamoring, beautiful individual.
That's lovely.
And I love him.
Can you tell me something about the technique you use when you go clowning? You mentioned at the debriefing the other night that you look into people's eyes. So how do you go about that? How does that happen?
I just find to track someone down and gently corner them, and I get closer and closer and closer until I pretend that it's all about squeaking my nose on their nose. And as they squeak their nose, we gaze into each other's eyes, and I look inside their soul, and I look to try to help them open up their heart and give love.
That's very beautiful. So what do you think, just on a final note, what do you think would be your advice to people to create peace in the world and peace within self? What would you consider to be the way there?
Just open themselves up, open their heart.
And opening means? What does that mean?
Opening means that to do what you feel inside without the illusion or concern that you may get hurt.
That's lovely.
Because you will get hurt. But to know that the trade-off between getting hurt and the rewards that you get from opening up and giving the love is very unbalanced towards the love that you receive.
No, that's lovely. Thank you so much for that, Chef. You take care and hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista. What I was continuing to say that be able to give love with accepting the hurt that follows is really just a fear. And a very famous quote by Franklin Roosevelt was that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, and when you realize that, there's nothing at all to fear.
That's right. There's only love.
There's only love.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
It's Sunday. It's a working day.
This is a monument to the Siege of Leningrad. 1.5 million people were killed here. How are you going to do this? This is the monument in the centre. Apparently 300,000 Americans were killed here too. They were surrounded by the Nazis.
And Leningrad was one of the cities which got the title of the city hero during the war. It was made by the city, and all the men went to fight for the crown.
Women and children lived in the city.
Years they managed to keep this defense, and they didn't let the Nazi into the city. So Hitler said, since St. Petersburg doesn't give up, there is no importance in preserving such a cultural center of Russia as St. Petersburg. It should be wiped off the face of the earth. It should be destroyed completely. But thanks to
Oh, you have to pay if you phone. Oh, I don't like that.
1/4 of a pound of bread. 225 grams. And nothing else.
Am I dirty?
You are so dirty.
I had a shower this morning, so how can I be dirty?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're
It's
a
just
dirty
like,
girl. You're a sick woman. You're a sick clown.
You're sick.
You're a sicker. You're the sickest thing I've
You're the
ever
most
seen
sick
in
of
my
all.
life.
And I like it.
Oh, I do too.
I love it.
I love it. The palace, isn't it? Quite nice. It's not as good as my house at home, of course. 2-story apartment. Pretty good, I think. Right. Zooming. This is my nemesis, my Ruskin nemesis, he and I. Come on, no way! Here he comes. Snowball man. Look on! A lady in the car, we think's broken her leg.
If she could get out of the car, maybe the man, the driver, could get off as well. Catch another 2 guys, I don't remember who they were, and I mean, I saw a mouse. We were clowning in the corridor, and just out from the elevator there was a mouse, a huge mouse, you know, coming up from the elevator, and there were, you know, little kids there, and I screamed as a crazy because I'm afraid of mice.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you imagine in a
Are
hospital?
you guys coming?
Yeah,
We
we
have
are.
to go now.
Все, не работает.
Your name?
My name is Freek.
Yes, and where are you from?
I come from Holland.
You come from Holland, that's lovely. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh well.
Why are you here?
Why I'm here? Well, I saw a interview in the papers
Yes.
from Evelyn Citroen. Named her. That's her clown's name. And I called her because I was interested. And it was in the beginning of August. And she went to the trip, to the Trans-Siberian trip. And I said, well, I'm interested, can I go with you and the organization? And she said, no, it's very difficult because after 2 weeks we went out, so you can't manage that. But she said in November there are another tour in Moscow and Petersburg. So in September, yes, I sent a long email to Patch, and he answered me, you're welcome. And
That's
so
nice.
I'm here.
Great. And what's your clown name?
Mine?
Your clown name?
The clan.
Do you have a clan?
Polter.
Polter.
Freek Polter.
Freek Polter.
Yeah.
Now, what's your experience been like? What do you think about clowning in Russia?
Well, it's nice to do. This is my first time, of course. My first time I am a clown. And, well, sometimes I think my whole life I must be a little bit clowny.
Why is that?
Yes,
Why do you think you're a clown?
Well, I always thought people around me, I have to help them, and I have to kidding him sometimes with very light, very small.
Yes.
And I did, and they were laughing, and I loved that.
Yes.
So, well, and now I have to make my feelings bigger and bigger and bigger.
Ah, lovely.
If you can that,
that's lovely.
you are a real.
Yes.
So.
And how do you feel about peace? Like.
Well, I fight for peace.
You fight for peace as a clown. And
Yes,
how does it happen through clowning?
Well, my philosophy is do what you find to do before your foot.
Say that again.
In front of your foot.
Yes.
You understand?
No.
You have to do the things you find.
Yes.
In front of you.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
And that's what you can do. Well, if you say, I want world peace and I will fight for that, it's so abstract.
Yes.
And if it that succeeds, you are so sad. And don't fight for goals too much for you.
Yes.
That's my philosophy.
Yes, that's a beautiful philosophy.
These telephone calls we get from time to time. But we are kind of used to all those things, and Russian people, I don't know, maybe they are more riskier, I don't know. We are not that much shocked as, for example, foreigners are, with all those things because it's part of our life. It happens here quite often. Like I know that, for example, when these problems with theater, terrorists in the theater in Moscow, when we had them.
Nice. A lot. Hospital. Just been to a hospital, playing with the children. Hello. I love you.
Very beautiful
love you.
girl.
Oh, I love you too. Gorgeous. That's good. Clowns in the lobby, it's Tuesday. Everyone's going upstairs, God knows why. Find out. Clowns in the lift.
Susan is a wonderful girl, pretty girl. Don't forget it. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Cute. Thank you.
It was wonderful.
Was it rest you needed yesterday?
That was all I needed.
Okay.
I thought I was on the verge of almost sick, but it was just
We
rest.
try to push everybody to that level.
To the almost to the absolute.
I think you're gonna have to push me a little harder.
say hello. Ja, sitting is an old person.
Yeah, it says I don't feel like much of a clown without my balls.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, спасибо.